Hello, Matt here, and today I have some good news. Standing in front of the shed, it can mean only one thing. It's time for a new project car. Well, to be completely honest with you, it's not a start of a new project, more of a restart. So yeah, this is what's up. Well, here's what happened. Right about as we were starting to work on this car, well, right about then, my 149 got crashed, totaled, as you know. And we swapped over to that car, taking up a lot of time to convert it to what it is now. And yeah, now that the white BMW is basically done, it's time to start with this car again. Well, first up, let me just take it out of the shed because it's a mess in here. Alright, first, don't mind the wheels. These are from my wife's car, which is currently running my Rotas, which will be going on this car. Well, as you can see, we are stripping this car completely down. So, what's the plan? Well, basically, I want this to be a race car for the road. Which means completely stripped down, hopefully around 1 ton, even lighter if possible. We'll also be stripping complete front part, leaving just the dash, the necessary parts, hopefully lifting this a bit up, removing the aircon, removing the radio, the stereo. So yeah, as I said, race car for the road. So why R53 Mini? Well, first of all, I love the size of them. Second of all, I love the way they look. Third of all, supercharger. Cool. In my opinion, for a front-wheel drive car, a lot better than a turbocharger. And basically, this is my ultimate front-wheel drive hot hatch. As I said, good looks, great seating position, love the way they drive, and yeah, makes for a complete car. Just a few words about this one. Well, if you've seen one of the earlier videos, you know this is a one owner, low mileage. Right now it has around 108,000 kilometers, and it's a very nice car. There is absolutely no rust. It did have a bump on this rear quarter panel, which is repaired pretty nicely. You can't even tell. There are a few scrapes and bumps on the fenders and everything, but I don't care about that because, yeah, as I said, this will be a race car for the road. For all of you new guys out there, let me show you what we already did to this car. So yeah, first up we have R56 Mini front brakes. Bigger cylinder, better braking power, really needed on this car. Rears are still stock, but what we do have is R56 aluminum trailing arms, which should help reduce the weight, together with complete R56 rear brakes, which are the same size, but a tiny bit better caliper design. As for the suspension, it's on Ibach springs all around, stock shocks, which on a Mini are pretty nice. Also, you cannot see them there, but we have camber adjusting plates, which also help with the mushrooming, and a nice OMP strut brace. As for the drivetrain, bigger intercooler. There is a 17% reduced pulley coming over there. But yeah, before that, the engine needs to come out. See this? Well, it leaks oil everywhere. It's not just that. I also want to put in this gearbox, because the gearbox in the car has a bad second gear. This one is from a facelift model, which should be shorter, and in this case has an LSD, which is a nice benefit. Also, once we take the engine out. Of course, I'll take the head off, do some mild head work, and I'm still deciding, still not sure about it, but we might go for a bit more aggressive cam. The exhaust. Well, we swapped over to R50 exhaust. Why? Because, of course, as I said, we want to get it as light as possible, and this exhaust is quite a bit lighter, or should be once it's done. This will be, hopefully, a straight through exhaust. Should do quite nicely. As for the interior, as you can see, it's already been stripped down. What we plan to do next is, well, strip it down completely. Even the front carpets and everything is going out. All the insulation, everything is going out, as we want this car to be as light as possible. As for the wires, I'll try to tuck them in. Once we take off the speakers and everything, I'll try to route the wires inside here, up here, and where they need to go. So just to make this a tiny bit more tidy. And there will be a half cage going in this car. So as with most of my projects, lightweight is the name of the game, and we want to get this car hopefully under 1 ton. That should be nice. I mean, increasing power, I don't want to go way over what I just said. We should bring around 230 horsepower, I hope, maybe even 250, with a nice map 17 pulley, camshaft, headwork, and complete exhaust. Should be good for 250, hopefully. Why not? We'll see. Doesn't matter. I want it to be reliable. But reducing weight, it increases braking performance, steering performance, and acceleration. So yeah, why not just reduce the weight? So yeah, that's it for today. The car is finally out of the shed, only for it to soon come back into the shed, where in the next video I will be stripping the rest of the interior down and, as I said, sorting out the wires and making it look a bit better. Well, with that said, as always, I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye!